You guys heard the news? Rio is open for a party again.
Just soon after arriving here, most people will realize that the nightlife in Rio is a little different from the rest of the world. Here you can actually enjoy yourself. There are even nightclubs with hundreds of people out there. Let's go. This will be mad.
Yes, finally! Those gloomy days of restrictions, half-full bars and early closing times are left behind us. The world's craziest city is once again open for real. This is how it looks right now in November. Street parties and huge concerts are on. We can finally enjoy Rio the way it was meant to. So here it is, the full party guide. Copacabana is probably the first place you've heard of, so let's start here. On this beach, vibes are always good. Grab a cocktail, strike up a conversation with strangers, and let the fun begin. Locals in Brazil are not shy. The row of beach bars will provide live music and crazy cheap caipirinhas. When sun sets, people gather up at the end of the beach, Leme.
The best way to end the day.
Not a place to party, but to build up that energy for the nights ahead.
Best view in town.
A night that in all fairness probably won't be spent in Copacabana. The beach bars are good for some late snack and pre-party. But bear in mind that they tend to close around midnight. Smaller restaurant-ish pubs are your thing, Copa is just the place. And you always have the hotel bars. All in all, a pretty decent party area. Let's cross off the other big celebrity. Ipanema Beach is similar to its neighbor, although with a little younger local crowd. And a ton of people during weekends, especially at the far end, Leblon. Get social. For sunsets, people run to the opposite end, Arpoador. And bars? In Ipanema, they tend to be a little more upscale, with a wee more swinging room. You'll also find a handful of full-sized clubs where nights can get wild. Overall, Ipanema is more party-oriented than Copa. But the places are scattered and some might disappoint. If you're looking for crazy, stay updated on the party schedule. Hostel staff usually knows. For instance, when any of the neighborhoods are hosting a big samba fest. Word of warning, do not attend these events if you're claustrophobic. Expect people to freak out more over local funk hits than standard Western music. And drink up before coming. Bar queues can be brutal. visiting an event like this is an absolute must. Want something more hardcore? How about partying until daybreak in a shanty town, a so-called favela?
Alright, so here we are on our way to one of the safest favelas for a little fiesta. Vidigal, here we come.
Law and order works differently in the big favelas, and police are usually not welcome here. Be a little careful.
The gang going to the party.
And to get to the party, motorcycle taxi.
Walking up the hill is not recommended.
And not filming.
Neither is taking videos. Just don't do it. You could end up in the hospital or literally get your hair cut off.
What did you think of the motorcycle?
I got this thing in my ears because of the height.
That was insane, I tell you. Most insane motorcycle journey of my life. Are you excited for your first baile funk, Ola?
So excited.
Let's do this. Let's do this party thing they keep talking about.
Keep a low profile and nothing bad will happen. Once you reach the entrance, things will start looking awfully lot like a normal club. And when inside, it's a whole different world. This is in fact a quite exclusive club. Be prepared to spend big if you want to keep up with the high rollers at this place.
So, not quite a favela funk, because it's only full of people with a lot of money. Anyways, it's a good club.
So, how do you get tickets for this? Online. Big events happen a couple of times a month. Check with your hostel. And yeah, choose a safe transport down the hill. My most valuable piece of advice: don't plan every night in detail. Cariocas are not a planning people. Just relax and go with the flow.
Why should people come to Brazil?
Because it's a beautiful place and people will always help you. We are friendly and yeah, you should come here. Welcome to Brazil. It's acabou.
Next up, Barra. This neighborhood 20 minutes outside of town is home to Rio's longest stretch of beach and is also one of the best places to party. Nightlife in Barra is modern, a bit more posh, and late. If you want to go wild in a more Western way, Barra is where you'll find your fellow club nerds. This place is home to those real big fancy venues. Be picky when choosing your club. You might not be able to just skip around as queues tend to grow long. God, I wish I'd taken a few more videos from this area. Personally, I'd say the best party in Rio happens on the streets. Festas are often spontaneous and not advertised, so ask around. Or just go where the street party is always pumping.
Lapa!
There's no need to plan anything ahead. Show up, join the crowd and browse around for the best venue to empty your wallets. There's basically 3 ways to do Lapa. Live music bars are great for chilling and picking up those Brazilian rhythms. Don't freak out if you're asked to join the dance.
I'm a little bit in love with life.
A couple of hundred reais will get you far in Lapa, unless you get robbed. This is one of the seedier neighborhoods. Another way to enjoy Lapa, hanging out at the super cheap outdoor places. Making friends has never been easier. And yeah, you guessed it, there are dance clubs in Lapa too. Quite a lot of them actually. The cover charge is minimal. Float from place to place until your throat hurts from all that caipirinha. Sweet dreams. At the western end of Ipanema Beach, you'll find yourself in Leblon. But this super wealthy neighborhood is more than a beach. On weekends, the bar street becomes totally clogged with beautiful, smart-dressed and thirsty people. If you don't arrive in time, odds are bad for one of those precious seats. Don't despair. There are always ways to get a drink. At night, the square will be literally packed with people, some of them bringing their own music.
Utter madness!
There sure are some great restaurants and bars in the area, but for most, this is a place to warm up before the real thing. And if you wanna go hard, look no further. At midnight on Saturdays, this booze cruise will take you on a 5-hour ride of pure hedonism. Once you get on, there's no way of getting off. Don't say I didn't warn you.
That was a little too much.
Ask for tickets at your hostel. There you go. I hope you remember to pack some aspirin and will survive to tell the tale of this one-of-a-kind paradise city. As always, more great stuff's coming up. Thank you for watching.
Oh, it's so great. I like this. Very good. Very nice. I think it's a very